Good evening, my name is Kate Lawler and she is Mistress to Funk.
Yeah, and we're both from England. We've just been absolutely smashing the Kiwi club.
This year is going to be a very busy year for me. 2010, I'm going to be starting up my own record label, making sure that all my productions are released. I've got about 4 tunes, I'm remixing another tune, I've signed a couple of others, and it's going to be a very busy year.
I'm travelling all over at the moment. I'm going to Miami Winter Music Conference for the first time this year, and I've got an EP out over there, so I'm going over there to promote it. And I'm off to Bolivia, and I'm just sort of running my label that I set up last year, and I've got some really, really cool stuff to come on now.
How do I see myself after 30? Well, actually, this year is my 30th birthday. I'm very upset that I'm 30 and I can't talk.
I think he might have meant, where do you see yourself in 30 years' time? I think myself in 30 years' time, I'll hopefully have married someone really rich who looks after me. And
I'm gonna be married to Rolly in the one.
Well, the lottery, we may have already won the lottery.
Check my numbers, they didn't win the lottery. I didn't win. We're poor. Let me just clear something up. In the newspapers, they reported that I had sex on an aeroplane, okay? Which I would never do. I would never have sex on an aeroplane, ever. Hey, listen, right? You're only young once. Everyone should join the Mile High Club. Who cares if I had sex in an aeroplane toilet? Why is that bothering anyone else on that plane? It's only bothering people who have never had sex in their life.
How we spend our free time, in answer to that, we don't really have any free time. Like, it's literally one day to the next and the next. The only thing I do in my free time at the moment is I work with young people trying to get into creative industries, so I help them and I work with sort of kids who are having a hard time and stuff, so.
In my free time, I like to have sex on aeroplanes. Do you know what? The longest set I've ever played has actually been in a small town in the north of England called Middlesbrough. That's it, I only played 3.5 hours. I've never played longer than that. What about you?
Longest set I've ever played is about 7 hours. Yeah, but it was a festival back home in England, and I played from 10 till 5 o'clock in the morning. It was amazing, but the weirdest thing I've ever seen in a club was probably myself jumping off the decks to crowd surf when there was no one there. And I just fell on the floor.
Hello, I'm Kate Lawler, this is Mistress to Funk. I'm not wearing real fur.
I'm not wearing real fur either.
Oh shit.
Staying alive, staying alive.